ZWIFT Academy 2024 is here, but this time around you might want to actually skip it. What's up guys? Just recently ZWIFT has announced the latest version of their very successful project ZWIFT Academy 2024. In this year's edition it got some pretty major overhauls, and some of them are good, but some of them are kind of a deal breaker. So let me tell you about all of them. The biggest pro and the biggest con are interconnected. The biggest pro is the program is way longer than it used to be. It starts on August the 5th and it will run through the end of the summer and early autumn to finish in early November, which is a fantastic change because it gives all the riders from all around the world plenty of opportunities to get into their peak shape, to really compete for the two places in pro peloton teams, Canyon SRAM for women and Alpecin de Koning for men. But it comes at a cost, because the program is so long now. You cannot do the workout as group rides anymore, and that's kind of a deal breaker for most people on ZWIFT, because let's be honest, probably none of us have a real shot at making it to the finals and compete for the two contracts. Only the very best of the best on ZWIFT have a chance to do that, but that's a very small percentage of riders. For most of us, ZWIFT Academy was always a chance to try a really hard training program that's based on the training of pro riders in a motivational group settings. But that's now gone. You cannot do that anymore. And together with its prolonged duration, it really looks like that ZWIFT is going all in the talent hunting part of the challenge. Because since the duration is longer, there can be no longer a debate whether the timing is more favorable to Europeans, Americans, Australians, or other riders. In 4-month period, pretty much anyone in the world can get into their peak shape if they want to. The focus on the better riders is also very apparent from how the workouts are constructed. As usual, there are 6 workouts and 2 races. That's been pretty standard, but there is no longer an option to do the short version of the workouts. If you want to go through the program, you need to do them all as the pros will do it. And those workouts are brutal. It's all max effort preceded by hard intervals. They are long workouts, and actually there is not much for you to be gained from them. Sure, it's a great training program and it still scales to your FTP, so it's not like it's impossible to do. But the true purpose of the workout, which ZWIFT claims is that they are designed to really test your abilities and find out your true physiological profile, that's very well and nice, and it's true. But unless you have a coach to interpret the data, or you've got plenty of knowledge yourself in sports science, you won't be able to do that. You won't be able to interpret the data, because yes, you will do maximal efforts during those workouts, but those maximal efforts will be preceded by hard intervals. So there will not be your true maximal efforts. If you want to do the program for training, sure, do that. It's going to be fantastic workouts, but it is very difficult. It will be mentally draining, and you are not getting very much meaningful data points from it. If you want to get the full picture of your physiological profile yourself, I fully support that. It's my preferred way of testing, but you should do it in controlled environment, in similar conditions, and do it whenever you are fresh. So all maximal efforts you are going to do to test your physiological profile must be done if you are fresh, so no hard workouts beforehand. That way you can plug the data into software like WKO5 or online on Intervals ICU and get a real picture of your abilities. So is there actually any reason for regular riders to do this program? Yes, there are actually three: to do the whole program or at least parts of it. The first reason I already spoke about. It will be a fantastic training. Probably too hard, probably too mentally draining, but it will give you fitness gains regardless whether you get the data or not. The second reason is the unlocks. As usual, if you complete 2 of the workouts, you will receive the ZWIFT Academy kit. So if you are an in-game memorabilia collector, you might be interested in that. I'll let you decide if there is something you want to do. If you do the whole thing, so you do the 6 workouts and 2 races, you are going to get in-game paint job for the Canyon Aero bike, which again, it's something you might be interested about. And the third reason is actually what I am going to be doing, and it is the 2 races, because I think that the design of the 2 races is absolutely fantastic. Both will be brutal, but both will be a lot of fun. The first race is going to be race up the Mount Ventoux on the Ventop route, but you won't climb the whole thing. You will be allocated a time frame of 30 minutes, and your task is going to be do as much climbing as possible in those 30 minutes. But so it is basically a time trial, it's a test, but you will do it in an environment with many racers next to you, so you will have that extra motivation to really push yourself to the very limit, and I really like it. The second race is a proper race. It's going to be 9 laps on the Yorkshire Crit course. I don't know what's the name of it right now. And so it's over 40 kilometers, and it's basically never flat. It's either up or down. And that is going to be so incredibly brutal that I cannot really imagine it. But the good news is it's going to be equally brutal for everyone. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and I will definitely do both these races, maybe even some of them more times, I don't know, but I will definitely do both of them at least once. So that's this year's ZWIFT Academy. You might want to do it, but you probably don't. Will you do it? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!